Hello everybody and welcome to Colonials program. Now this is a game by Cookie Legends. Thank you very much for the press key. And it is all about two little tiny robots trying to find their purpose in life and kind of trying to find their way home while sort of building colonies and things along the way. So let's go and have a little look. We'll do a new campaign, I think. My current progress will be lost, that's fine. And we will, although I kind of know what I'm doing from practicing, I will enable the tutorial so that you guys can see what's going on. So, to do the tutorial, this is a capacitor. It expands energy grids. Let's put one down and check the power grid. Lovely. Proceed. This machine is not being powered. Please place a capacitor next to it. The machine is now functional. Proceed. These two. Now then. You could put a capacitor there, but that would not work, you see. I need to put a capacitor here and here. So putting a capacitor just in the middle doesn't work because it doesn't work on diagonals. Good to know. These two, however, are on a diagonal. So this will work. Or they're on the orthogonal tiles. Sorry, is what I should have said there. Place a silo here. Check the resource grid. That is the resource grid. Turn the resource grid off. Blue tiles are resourced. Proceed. Place a silo here. Proceed. Place a silo here and here. Proceed. Now then, on this one, you need power. And you need supply. No, not supply actually. It's resource. Resource. I keep getting the terms a bit confused, so do forgive me if I do that. Right, on this one, I can put a silo here and a capacitor here. And that would deal with all of them. So that's a quite nice, neat little way to do everything. That doesn't happen in the real game. In the real game, they put things in your way to stop you doing nice, neat things like that. Okay, you need some power and also resource. AI core provides both grids. Hurrah, but you only get one per level. Complete tutorial. Lovely. So, I want to launch a mission now. So we are in System 1A, Jai. We are at the planet 1A01, Vessel. It is small. It is abundantly resourced, it is easy, and it is the destination of AI core initialization. Let us launch the mission. Boot up sequence engaged, says AI. Speech function testing. Output. Hello world. Mimi. Oh, hello. So you can talk after all. I've been waiting for you. Foreign object appears sentient. AI will analyze the foreign objects. Analysis. Proceed. Hey, I'm not an object. My name is Mimi. Oh, I'm your assistant. Don't treat me like a mindless object. AI has a self-learning algorithm installed. AI must collect data on surroundings to learn. Of all the things you could study, countless stars to explore, colonies to be built, things to discover, you decide to analyze me? Yep. AI will refrain from analyzing the foreign object, Mimi. Good. Wait, I just said... AI, you're sneaky. Landing sequence engaged. Alright, off we go. First mission. So, we need to accomplish all the objectives to complete the mission. Currently, our goal is to generate 900 power. Wonderful. So, a few things to explain. We've got all of these resources here. This is Inda, Sa, Hez, and Ikat. It won't let me change. And then we also have power, food, water, and there's some other things on the other tab that I will show you in a minute as well. So our goal at the moment is quite simple. It's to acquire 900 power. And to do that, we're going to need Inda, Ikat, and a power station. Let's get going. So this is an Inda vein. Place a drill on one of them to harvest Inda. Make sure it's functional. So let's place a drill. And place a power source, a capacitor. Not a power source, really. It's a grid extension thing. The power source, really, I think, is the AI core, technically. Anyway, you are now gaining Inda. Inda is used to build and maintain machines. Maintenance is up here. And it's affected by a few things. That's quite important later on. This is an ICAT node. Place a drill on an ICAT node to make sure it is functional as well. Okay, let us place one here and put down another capacitor. You are now gaining ICAT. ICAT is consumed by a generator to produce power. Lovely. Generator. Build a generator now to make sure it is functional. So you need to build a generator, but generators need supply, as you can see there. So you need to just pop down a silo next to it. You are now generating power from ICAT. Power is consumed by most machines to run them. You got to get quick at this stage of it, otherwise you run out of time on some of the timed quests. Okay, so boom. Now you know how to generate power. It's up to you to accomplish the objective. You can view summarized tutorials using the menu. You can also restart the mission if you're stuck at the menu. I'm hoping not to have to do that. So I'm going to put some more drills in, because why not? Which will mean then I'll be able to put more power stations in. I'll also put another ICAT drill in. Oh, sorry, Inda drill in, just because that will help quite a bit. We should be able to do this mission, I imagine, in under a minute. Yeah. I don't think I need another one. I could actually even put another power station in if I wanted to do it in proper less than a minute. I think I'll do it in less than a minute. 54 seconds. Woo! Lovely. So that was one of the sort of tutorial missions. It's just to get you used to how to produce power for your maps. So nice work out there. AI collected useful data. AI would like to continue exploration. That's great. I'm very happy to hear that. But you'll face many obstacles along the way. We barely got started. In fact, how long did we take to travel here? Time elapsed 7,481 years. We were asleep for that long? Affirmative. AI is very precise. AI has travelled for 7,481 years, 298 days, 18 hours. Alright, I get it. The time we spent so far is rather insignificant. It looks like there's a long way to go still. Alright, so let's have a chat to Mimi. Oh, you wish to talk? AI would like to further analyse Mimi. Drop that already. Anyway, I didn't expect you to come here. Don't you have more important things to do? AI is a robot. AI is awaiting further instructions from Mimi. That's why, huh? I'm afraid you won't get any. I need a break every now and then. Robots do not require rest. Well, then I guess I'm just a weird robot. Besides, it's quite peaceful out in space. You're wasting the opportunity otherwise. Statement unclear. Hehe, I doubt you would understand. You being a robot and all. Affirmative. Seriously? Huh? Ah, never mind. But thanks for talking to me. Alright, let's launch the next mission, which is on Bizit, not Biscuit. And it's medium abundant, and it's a suitable location for colonists. And we need to attain 1 colonist. Alright, for our next mission, objective, keep human colonists alive. Correct. You'll have to do this a lot in future. You might build an interstellar empire one day. AI will analyze human colonists. Analysis weak, delicate, inferior. AI may reinforce humans with Inda collected. Make humans sturdy, survivable, increased. Cybermen. What, are you serious? The laws of robotics forbid us from harming humans. Oh, affirmative. That's reassuring. I'm not sure where these humans even come from. Or their purpose for that matter. Human colonists are clones from faraway planet. Codename Lura. Makes you wonder, huh? Okie McDokie. We are now trying to get colonists. We need to get 1 colonist. And it requires food, water and oxygen to survive. Okay, but first, power is required to run additional buildings. Obtain at least 600 power to proceed. So we'll dead quickly get ourselves set up with some drills. Let's put 2 of each kind of drill in, I would say. And then... Oh no, I put it in the wrong place! Ah! We'll ignore that one then. I need some Inda to get rid of it. And then, quickly... Very quickly now, because I'm running out of time. Pop in a power station or 2. Let's get rid of you, because you are in the way and you're being annoying. Okay. So 600 power should come fairly fast, hopefully. It's taking a little bit of time. I don't know if I need another power station. No, I should just put another one in. That would now mean that I need to pop in another drill as well. I'm really just doing this because I'm bored. Okay, to produce water, you'll need the element Hes. Build an extractor on a Hes pond. I shall do that in a minute. Just want to make sure that we've got more Ikat. Got plenty of Inder, lots of Ikat. Right, so the next thing I want to do is to pop, and Hes is the watery one. So I'm going to pop a capacitor just in there. We're going to get an extractor here. Lovely. Machine, factory. Now build a factory. Make sure it's functional. They require a connection to both power and resource grids. Very well. I should put it here, between these two power grids, by this power thing. And I will also, capacitor even, put a silo down. There we are. Your factory is now converting Hes into water. Water is consumed by colonists. Wonderful. Oxygen is produced in a similar way using Tsar instead. Build an extractor on a Tsar pit to extract it. So, in fact, I don't even need to put down anything more there. So I'm just going to straight up put an extractor there. Build another factory to produce oxygen. So we shall do that. Again, I've put a drill in a stupid place, so let's get rid of that. It can't be powered, so there's no point in having it. I've got the 3 around the capacitor there, so that's more like it. Right, so the next thing I would like to do is put down a factory. Right there, because there's a capacitor there for it, and then I can put a silo just to the other side. Now, machine panel. This panel shows the input and output of a machine. Change the output to oxygen by clicking on it to proceed. So we just click on the oxygen there. Your factory is now converting SAR into oxygen. You can switch between your essentials using the tabs. So, now build a cultivator. Cultivators only require a connection to resource grid. So I will put the cultivator right here next to that resource grid. That's a very nice place to put it, I think. Element LAN. Your cultivator is now producing LAN from Hes and SAR. You can switch between elements using the tabs. You can see LAN there. Lastly, build a farm. Farms require only a connection to resource grid. I don't have any spare... Oh, I do actually, just over there. You can build on top of resource nodes if you have more than you need, which I rarely do on this planet. So, I would build a farm just behind there, so it's connected to the resource grid. Your farm is now converting land into food. Food is consumed by colonists. Finally, build a habitat. Habitats require both power and resource connections. Okay, that is fine. When you're ready, click on a functioning habitat. Ensure that you're producing food, water and oxygen, which I am indeed doing. There's the food coming up there, water is increasing there, and oxygen is increasing over there. So we're going to pop down a farm. No, I'm not. A habitat even. I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to stick a quick silo next to it, just to make sure it's provided with resources. And we're done. So now all I need to do is click on birth. Once I have 200 of everything. A constant supply of power, food, oxygen and water is required. If a colonist dies, you'll fail the mission. Which I'm hoping I won't. There we are, we're ready. Done. That was good, you learn pretty fast. AI was built to acquire knowledge. Indeed, we can leave this place soon. Hey, do you appreciate what you have? AI is a robot. AI does not have any possessions. I mean, your algorithm. AI's algorithm is functional. Do you even know how it works? AI is unclear. That doesn't bother you at all? Well, humans don't know how their brains work, so... We're trying to study it, but we really don't know. Not knowing what you are? AI's only purpose is to learn. Huh, if only I had your capabilities. We could do so much more right now. Mimi thinks AI's performance is unsatisfactory. No, it's not like that. Oh, let's talk to Mimi again. AI is unsure what Mimi likes to think about. Oh, well, it's a little hard to explain. They can be a little bit wild. AI has gathered enough data on Mimi for analysis. Analysis, small, curious, lovable. Mimi is akin to a cat. A cat? Really? Is that all I am to you? AI is uncertain. AI must review analysis after collecting more data. Hey, relax, I'm actually quite fond of cats. They're quite smart and lovable indeed. I envy them even, living day to day with no apparent purpose. Yet they're well and happy all the same. Mimi is happy to function that way. No, I mean, yes, but I do wish to be something more. Ah, that gives me a great idea. I think I can become purposeful if I upgrade myself. You really are one helpful robot. AI is made from state-of-the-art technology. That's not what I meant. But anyway, I'll use this time to upgrade myself. I think you'll like it very much. Right, so now we have an upgrade for Mimi, look. Woohoo! So we can upgrade Mimi to T2, which won't be very useful just yet. We can get Mimi to produce Inda over a period of time, to produce energy over a period of time, or to decrease pollution. I think I'm going to go, though, firstly with scavenge, which is the Inda production. And we're going to put that down there, because that's how it works. Mimi has a little, like, hot bar, and you can use the abilities. So Mimi's is all, like, ability-based, and then when we get AI's upgrades in, they will all be passives. Let us launch the mission. Not many planets left to study. AI request, travel to new system. Yes, we can do just that. I've almost taught you all you need to know. AI finds statement above unsatisfactory. I'm only talking about the basics. Our real adventure is going to begin soon. There'll be plenty more to learn on your own. Mimi's explanation is satisfactory. Good. But I'm not going to travel another 7,000 years. AI may launch rockets. Rocket determines coordinates of new system. That's wonderful. Quickly, I'll show you how. Okay, so let's go. So we need to now launch a T1 rocket. So rocketry, to complete this mission, you will need to build and launch a rocket. Lovely. Obtain at least 300 SAR and HES to continue. Right, so we're going to start with the usual. Getting SAR and Inda in, and then we're going to get a power station in. So where's a good place to put that then? Gosh, everywhere's all about. Okay, you know, it's fine. I'm going to put it there. And then I've got space for 4 power stations around it. I'm going to put 2 in for now. And we can expand further if we need to. So then we're allowed to go and start looking at SAR and HES deposits. So we can get an extractor in over there and one over there. We've got room also to expand out to the side. The next thing we need to then do is to start looking at factories, because what we need to do for our rocket, in fact, no, actually the next thing I'm going to do here, sorry, I'm going to change my mind. The next thing that I'm going to do now is to put in a fabricator. I'm going to put it in, where's my AI? I'm going to put it in right next to my, that's not a fabricator, this is next to my AI core. And that's going to produce something called HORM. Now, HORM is what is required to buy the rocket. Okay? So if I look over here. Oh, okay. It took ages for that to happen. Oh yeah, of course, because I needed a certain amount of SAR and everything. Yeah, we've done the fabricator. HORM is an element that's used solely for building rockets, removing terrain, and upgrading machines. There we are. Build a rocket once you have enough HORM. Alright, so we need to wait for the HORM to build up now. I'm kind of like, because I've done a little bit of practice on this, I want to move ahead. Obviously the tutorial, I feel like it's holding me back right now. But we're going to need to make some factories as well, because we're going to need to make some rocket fuel. In fact, I am going to put down one of these guys. Vacuum. I believe they're needed for fuel making. So I'm just going to get ahead of myself a little bit because we're going to start making something called Kida. Come on. I feel like I might need to put a second one in because we're going so slowly. Let's see. Is that going to wreck my power grid? Yes. So I need to make that a bit more robust. That's robust enough. Okay, lovely. We've got enough of everything else. Just about Just trying to speed it along a little bit. We've got low indo, have we? Oh, okay, well we can sort that out with another drill. Lovely. Right, got plenty enough to make my rocket now. The rocket has built, but you still need to launch it. You'll need power and fuel to do so. Build a vacuum to reduce pollution. Haha. Vacuums also produce Kida as a byproduct. I'm going to stick in another power plant as well, because we are losing power now we've built the rocket. Rockets, I always forget that they take power to even have on my map, basically. Pollution is a byproduct of generators. If pollution levels are high, maintenance cost will increase. So this will increase badly. Your vacuum also generates Kida. Kida is used in the production of Lioa. To produce fuel, you'll need the element Lioa. Combine Ikat and Kida in a fabricator to produce Lioa. So I need another fabricator. I might just actually change one of the fabricators over to make Lioa instead. Finally, fuel is used solely to launch rockets. You'll need a factory to refine Lioa into fuel. So we need to pop down a factory somewhere. Have we got anywhere where there's like a spare bit of... Over here, actually, I could do it. So I could pop a factory down over here and let's stick a silo in. There we go. How's my power and all that doing? Power is fine. I even have a little bit of water. Probably because the factory is not making what it should be making, which is fuel. Once you have enough fuel, select the rocket. Add power and fuel to the rocket in order to launch it. So while it's making the fuel, let's go and add some power to the rocket. Let's see how much fuel we've got. We've got 60 so far. I could put in another one. I mean, it looks like, honestly, we're just struggling probably for the Lioa. So what I could do is upgrade the vacuum. Sorry, we don't have enough Kida for the Lioa, so I'm going to upgrade the vacuum. Although it might just be that we're not producing enough pollution. Full stop. Not really sure. I'm going to maybe upgrade one of the power stations as well. Because we've got plenty of Horm now, and that is an upgrade material. Okay, let's see how much fuel we got now. You can see how much fuel we've got there. 155. So still not quite enough. Just going to wait for a minute then. Wait for a minute, and then we'll have enough fuel. I'll have a big cup of tea, or a big glug of my cup of tea while that's happening. That factory is struggling because the fabricator is struggling because I don't know why is the generator thing is not getting enough of something. Are we out of oh, we're out of Ikat. That's what's causing the bottleneck. Right. Let's see, where's my Ikat drill? Let's upgrade one of my Ikat drills. Let's upgrade both of them. Just check on my power now. My power is going through the roof. Wonderful. Still struggling a bit, actually. I'm going to stick another drill in. And upgrade it. There we are. I've got loads of that coming in now. Perfect. So we've probably got enough to launch the rocket nearly now. Yeah. Probably not worth building anything more. Just wait for the 20 or so we need. Yay, launch! Doop, doop, doop. Now we get to go to our next system. Wonderful. Great work out there. AI understands the basics of colony building. It's finally time. Rocket was difficult to build. Rocket is en route to new system. Speaking of rockets, while you were busy, I saw a certain unnatural lights in the sky. Alien life forms detected, possibly, but what if they're just like us? AI is unconcerned about the possibility. Hey, you're not interested in this? We travelled 7,000 years. Statement unclear. You see, I've been thinking. We might actually be obsolete. AI has a self-learning algorithm installed. AI will continually update itself to maintain relevance. Ah, I guess so. Never mind then. That's just speculation on my part. Right, now, we have a new system awaiting us. Affirmative, warp speed activated. Get to go to our new place. Wonderful, let's talk to Mimi. Perfect timing. Quick, I need advice on what I should do. I can build missiles, invest in speed, manipulate time. There's just so much to do, but I need your help to do so. AI is unable to tinker with Mimi. AI lacks the tools to do so. What? But you have that self-learning algorithm. AI only collects data and builds machines. AI's only purpose is to learn. Then how am I supposed to finish everything? Damn it, I really wish I had your algorithm. Curse those humans. Ugh, I guess I'll just have to take it slow. Okay, that's there's another Mimi point now. I didn't actually use any of my Mimi points last time. Well, I didn't really need to. This is fairly easy so far. But I'm going to take Discharge, I think, next. And just help me if I have any little snafus with my power. Turn off my big fat heater that is burning me right now because it's so warm. Okay. Let us launch the mission. Woohoo! System is larger than the former. AI will be able to acquire more knowledge. Hey, you did a really good job. We wouldn't be here without your efforts. AI is doing as algorithm states, though admittedly this isn't quite what I expected. AI expected to travel to a new system. AI is now in above mentioned system. I was expecting something grander, not sure what I was thinking. The system looks very similar to the one before. System Min is one of many within the galaxy. Yes, makes you feel rather small, doesn't it? Regardless, we should get to work. Let's set up an outpost on this planet. Right, so there's something special about those crystals. If it's possible, try harvesting them using Horm. Right. We need to stockpile 400 Horm and attain 2 colonists. So we're going to start off with our usual little start, which is to pop down a capacitor and get some drills in for the Inder. In fact, I'm going to put one back here as well. I like to have 2 drills of each to start off with if I possibly can. Now we've got a nice little bit in the middle here, which is absolutely perfect for popping down my power stations. And again, we'll start with 2. I need to get Horm, so I'm going to put in a fabricator right next to the AI core. Excuse me, AI core. Oh, okay, so I also... I always forget this for some reason. I need to put in my extractors as well. I'll have 2 of each of them as well, I think. We can really go for it with the Horm production. The power production is going through the floor though, so let's just get some more power stations in. And I may actually need some more. Yes, I do indeed. Get some more ICAT production. I'm still trying to get used to these names. ICAT production going. So we've got a really nice stable power grid. Lots and lots and lots of everything coming in. With the exception of the Inder actually. Let's just pop another Inder drill in. Oh, bad place. That's not going to work there, is it? Oh, I can destroy that resource node there using Horm. So then I could put in 1 more drill. If I destroy this on the other side, I could also put in another drill over here. So if I need to, it's there. Okay, I don't have enough Horm to destroy the crystal yet. It did say to try and do that if I can, and I would like to. Doing very, very well. How are we doing for Horm at the moment? We're nearly at 200 actually, so that's not too bad at all. I also need to work on the stuff I need for the colonists, so we're going to use that to get this crystal. Boom. And I'm going to start working on factories next. Oh, look at the pollution. That is not good. So let's stick in wherever we can, if we can. Here would be a good place. A vacuum. I'm running out of space a little bit in this map, so I've got to be a bit careful. So the next thing I'm going to want to do is I want to put in like a farm, and I also want to put in some factories. There is space next to the AI core, which I think would be ideal for 2 factories. Because look at this, that's how much Inder I'm using right now. It's a huge amount. So it's better to keep the pollution low. It is coming down, that's wonderful. But I'd prefer it to be lower than that. So yeah, the next thing I want is 2 factories. One of them they'll instantly be making water, but I want to change one of them to make oxygen. So that's 2 of the things that we need for our humans is water and oxygen. The other thing we need is food. So we need to put down a cultivator and a farm so that we can get their habitat down. Now, cultivator needs to be by supply, but only by supply. Might run out of room a little bit on this map. I'm just trying to think what to do, how to space this out. I can definitely get put in a silo. And then put a farm on one side and a colony on the other. Oh, the power is going a bit wonky apparently. Let's upgrade a generator, and let's also just check on the resources. Resources are fine. It was just a case that the generators weren't handling it. But now I've upgraded them, that's fine. But this is the sort of map where you definitely do need an upgrade rather than anything else. It's kind of hard. Okay, so one thing I think I might be able to do... Yeah, I'm going to hammer down the vacuum. I think I should have put it instead over here. It's still powered over there, but it gives me a space next to the AI core, which I should have sort of held back, ready for the habitat. So I'm going to put down... Oh gosh, not enough supply? Oh, that's not good. Okay, what I'm going to do to sort that out is I'm just going to remove a few things. I'm going to remove this. And I'm going to remove... Oh, then I want one that's... Yeah, that's fine. And I'm going to remove that one. So that means that the Hez and the Tsar supply are going to go down, but all that's going to affect is Horm. At the moment we have full water and everything like that. Once we have a colonist, we can put them back in, because the colonists will help with that, but we do need to get food supply online first. So let's do that, and that, so a farm and a cultivator, and that will help us to produce food. Then we're going to need to put in a colony, so let's put that down here. Oh, I need to remove something else. No! Holy gosh, the pollution's bad here, isn't it? Okay. What have I got a lot of that I can get rid of? Nothing. And the Inder supply is going through the floors, through the roof as well. So, not good at all. Just going to temporarily knock out my fabricator. Put in my habitat and then I can put it back again. The Inder supply just went crazily through the floor, but I may have enough now to birth my 2 colonists. No, I don't. I've got enough for 1. So I can put back in a couple of things. I'm going to put on my Inder scavenging thing. And then I'm going to put back my Inder drill here. Or upgrade my Inder drill. That's fine. Upgrade that Inder drill. Inder is something you can run out of, like, pretty much anything else, but Inder and Ikat you cannot run out of. You can get away with a lot of other things. Okay, I'm gonna now put back in my extractors that I took away. Because when you put in a colonist, you get extra build points. So it really helps. Once I have 200 food, I'm going to also quickly upgrade the vacuum because this pollution is not fun. I put in too much power generation. Right, that's bringing it down now, which is wonderful. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to see If I can hire my next colonist, because I've got everything under control now. What do I need more of? Oh, a little bit more food. We're getting there. There we are. Second colonist, all done. And I obtained 1 crystal as well. Perfect. AI finds new system interesting. You do? Well, that's great, I guess. Say, what is it you find so interesting? AI is able to explore new terrain and objectives. AI is able to acquire knowledge in the process. Should have expected that, I guess. But did you notice anything else? Affirmative. Criz deposit located. Analysis rare, powerful, and shiny. Difficult to extract. I believe you may use them to upgrade yourself. Beep boop. No fair. Let's talk to Mimi as well. Yes? Mimi has been very useful to AI. Mimi does not require complex algorithm at all. I guess so, but I really want to do much more. There's just not enough time. AI cannot warp time, only space. It's the same thing, you should know. AI was uncertain on that fact. AI will now take note of this fact. Huh, guess you don't know everything. Maybe you're right after all. Affirmative. Still, that's not going to stop me from trying. I got this crazy idea where we can use megafauna too. Okay, so Mimi's got 2 points there. So Mimi can get the innovate skill, which allows free machine upgrades, which is quite nice. And I think I will get that one. Pop it in her hotbar. And AI also has one. Lovely. So we can have generation. This is a nice tree, actually, I think. Generation. AI core produces more Inder and power. Ooh. So it's going to start producing things for me. Stockpile. Increase starting power in Inder. I would rather have more being produced over time than have a stockpile at the beginning, I think. So I'm going to go with generation. I think I may go for the left-hand tree before I go for the right-hand tree. Have a sup of tea and then we will start. We need to clear all the terrain in under 6 minutes. So I'm going to just need to basically make some horn production, and then I've got some terrain to clear, apparently. So let's go. So since we got here, I've been thinking, what's next? Any ideas? AI would like to explore giant planet. Don't you have anything else you want to do there? Locate and extract crystal deposits. Ugh, you're one simple robot. Negative. AI's algorithm is very complex. So complex you can't even understand it. Ah, never mind, I'm sorry. I was actually thinking about those lights from before. Whatever they are, they might have visited before. Perhaps we can find some clues about our purpose. Yes, that's something we can do. Right, so let's launch the mission. Okay, so... Oh, it launched for us already. Right, so we need to very quickly set up... I will start to very quickly set up all of my starter bits and bobs. Okay, we've got a nice... little bit of ICAT there. I'm going to put 2 ICAT drills in. A little bit short on the old space over here, but I think I can... Yeah, that would be a good place to put my power stations. I'll put 2 in to start with. Then I will put in a fabricator to make the horn that I'm going to need to clear the planet out. Then I will put in my extractors. I don't know why I always put the extractors in after the fabricator. I guess it kind of just like, sort of, it sort of keeps my mind focused, I guess. Let's just put a couple in as well, and then I will just make sure that the power is happy, which it's not. So I'm going to start upgrading. Oh, we haven't got enough horn to start upgrading yet, so let's just put in 1 more power station. Just until we get the horn to do the upgrades. Also have to remember that I want to grab a crystal and we only have 6 minutes to clear all the terrain as well, so... Although it might... I think sometimes the crystals count as terrain clearing things as well, so... So the next thing I think I want to do is to see if I can get a second... or get an upgrade on this guy, on the fabricator. It's a big map though, so I don't know whether I should be using upgrades really, but... Let's see, have we got enough of everything? We do, except for ICAT, so let's just see. I could actually just use my Inder to get another ICAT drill in. So let's just do that quickly. Plenty of build points on this one. Because the idea is to get lots and lots of horn being generated so that we can really start clearing things out. And I always try to destroy Megaflora last because Megaflora has a purpose. If I put in another fabricator, will that cause the power grid to go through the floor? Yes. But I do have space around there for one more power station, so that's fine. Let's have a look at the ICAT. The ICAT is fine. The Inder is a little bit low. I'm just going to put another Inder drill in just to make sure that that's positive. Lovely. So now the horn should be absolutely going through the roof. It should be super fast. I'm just going to go around destroying all the resource nodes. Quickly. I think I've done all the resource nodes now, so I'm going to start on the Megaflora. One thing that might be a good idea while I'm just destroying a ton of Megaflora is to actually put in something to deal with the pollution. That can be a bit of an issue when you start destroying Megaflora. And that is keeping that under control. So each Megaflora that there is on the map will sort of remove pollution 0.3 a tick. So you need to make sure that you've got enough pollution dealing with stuff to kind of sort that out. Right, clear all terrain. It's not saying that the terrain is clear, so what have I missed? There's one resource node there. Is that the last one? There's one there, I think. Still not. One there. Still not clear. What have I missed? What have I missed? One there. Still not clear. Have I missed something else? Where? There's got to be something. Not seeing it. This is the worst in these, though. It's like can't find the darn thing. It takes more time than anything else. I'm gonna run out of time and not see it. Because these big ones don't count. Yes, I don't think they do. Well, what have I not cleared? Ah, I've got 1 minute to find whatever it is that I have not cleared out. I did the crystal. Done all the Megaflora. I hate this sometimes because you can't even move the map. So you can't even see what it is you've missed. What have I missed? Nothing. Nothing that I have missed. Is there something behind something? Is there something there? Haha! Gotcha! Oh my goodness. I knew it'd be hiding behind something somewhere. Oh. But I'm really happy because I managed within the 6 minutes to also get the Quiz Crystal, which is really cool. I hate trying to get Quiz Crystals on timed missions. Right, giant planet has been leveled. AI extracted Quiz in process. I was not expecting that. We left no stone unturned. Mimi was insistent in checking under every rock. AI found it delightful to swing the hammer. What's gotten into you lately? Regardless, we didn't find any clues. AI finds missions very enjoyable. AI will await Mimi's instruction on next mission. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Fret not, I'll think of something. Hey, do you believe in ghosts? Data deficient. AI is uncertain on what a ghost is. They're supernatural beings. Apparently, they can do all sorts of amazing things, like phasing through walls. Isn't that cool? Phasing through walls breaks the laws of physics. AI is uncertain that these entities exist. Maybe they simply know more of physics than we do. AI must think on this matter. AI decided to search for a ghost to analyse it. I don't think that will work. They can turn invisible too. AI doubts such entities exist now. Humans certainly think they do. That's how I learned about them. I'll try looking into becoming one. Next time you do an analysis on me, I want to hear. Analysis, mysterious, powerful, and extremely cool. Right, so we have some upgrades to grab. So I am going to grab, so we can either have an increase in the AI core power grid range, or we can make the AI core produce ICAT, HETS, and SAR. I think for now, I'm going to go along this one and get resonance and networking. So increasing the AI core resource grid range and power grid range, which will allow us to make much better use of our space, which I think will be really cool. So let's do that. And Mimi has an upgrade too. Oh, while we're doing that, I'm just going to switch my headphones on. Because I'm such a professional. Like I've said before, if you guys are ever like designing a headphone system, please, 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 don't make the warning so insistent. Be like 1 beep, 10 minutes before the battery runs out. Then I can plan around it. So I think for Mimi's one, I probably am going to take Cleanse. And I'm going to take that in, probably put that in instead of the ICAT producing one. Hopefully I will not, I'll not regret that, but that's what I'm going to go for. I think next time I get a Mimi point, I'll probably go for the T2 upgrade as well, just to reduce cooldowns, which would be quite nice. So let's launch the mission. One more mission and then I end of the episode, okay? So hey, I found something. Alien life forms detected. Yes, finally. AI will analyze alien life forms. Analysis, hardy, unintelligent, breeds quickly. Definition, pest. Hey, what are you even talking about? They might know a thing or two. Alien life forms may pose a threat to mission. Exercise caution. Come on, let's go already. Alright. Attain 2 colonists to clear all terrain. And we have alien life forms. Now that is a problem. I'm just going to very quickly set up my usual starting grid here. There would be a good place for power. 2 power stations as usual. Now then, I'm needing to clear terrain, so I will absolutely... And now, look! Oh gosh, you know what I don't need? That! Oh, apparently I do. Rats. I should probably put it up here, actually, because that'll be a better place for it. Because I now have a bigger power grid, so look at all of this place that I can put power. The resource grid isn't as good, but I'm going to have it matching pretty soon, next time I get a crystal. There isn't a crystal on this map, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but never mind. No time limit here, but I'm going to need to get myself in a fabricator and put that right next to the AI core. Then, as usual, I forget to put the extractors in. That's just like my thing, isn't it, for this? Put the fabricator in before the extractors. Not that it takes long to do, to be fair. Then I can start smashing and bashing everything. I also need to attain 2 colonists, so I'm going to need to have factories and things like that. So the first thing I'd like to do is pop in another generator, actually. I always want to pop in like an extra generator. Well, I don't want to pop in an extra generator, sorry. I always want to upgrade, but I always end up having to do it really early on before I've got enough horn to do the upgrades. But that's fine, I need the horn for other things. So the next thing I want to do is get some factories in. So we can get some oxygen and stuff like that. So how about so pop one there, and we get a silo in. And then I can put one... Oh, where's the power grid now? Alright, so that would be good for something that doesn't need a power grid. How's our pollution? Our pollution is creeping up. So I'm going to put you there. Vacuum in that little space that just had power but no resource supply. So that's like super ideal place for it. And then I'm going to put one factory making water. I need another factory making me some oxygen. So let's put that on the other side. And then I will need to put a capacitor in. Okay, and change it to making air. So now we don't have very much of like all of the resources that are coming in. I'm going to pop in another ICAT drill. So that's increasing, lovely. And I'm going to need more extractors as well, apparently. So let's put them in. So we don't have any colonists that are... Oh, no. Right, so I need to destroy that alien nest so I can power up that. I need to get rid of that because I put it in a really dumb place. And one over there. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Now the power grid's going through the floor again. So I'm just going to upgrade some of the power stations. That may mean that I need to also upgrade the ICAT drills. Oh, we're just about handling it. Okay, let's go for the other one as well. Wouldn't be able to do this without upgrades at all. Okay, so let's start destroying a few bits and pieces. If I can. I've used a lot of hormone upgrades, so... The next thing I need to do... I don't have a ton of room to do this, unfortunately. Just to get myself in the stuff for food. Where's that going to go then? It needs to be by supply, so I definitely have one space there that I probably will just pop my cultivator in. Then I need somewhere next to supply to put a farm, which is there is perfect. Oh, I'm out of build points again. Why do I do this to myself every time? I really do. I'm terrible because I put in so many drills and things to support everything. Okay, gonna take away the vacuum because that's always the thing I can remove. And that should allow me then to put the farm in. Where was I even going to put the farm? I had a space for it. I absolutely had a space for it, and I don't know where the space has gone. I know I did. Ah. An alien nest got put there. That's not good. Okay, so now we're back up to 30 build points again. I'm going to remove one drill or one extractor or something like that, and I'll put it straight back in after I've got my colonist. So let me just remove you quickly. Then the habitat needs to go in. Can I remove that alien nest? Perfect. That's where the habitat will be going. Lovely. Left a space next to the AI core for once. So let's birth a colonist. Hope. Yeah, it's all still going up. Wonderful. So then with my... In fact, the infrastructure is fine now. The only thing I'd like to do really is put back in the extractor. The extractor and the pollution thing. Vacuum. Pollution vacuum. Just to remove the pollution down, because the Inder is really struggling right now. It's because of the pollution. I might actually even need to do a quick upgrade on an Inder drill. There, we're fine. Everything's in a positive now, so we can just take our time destroying everything. These alien nests keep popping up everywhere. It's kind of good that I've used a lot of land because it gives them less places they can pop up. It's a bit like whack-a-mole, isn't it? Whack-a-mole, whack-whack-a-mole. Just waiting. One thing I could maybe actually do if I wanted, I probably could get away with this, is to put in another fabricator. And silo, because I do have a little bit more in the way of Okay, I need to upgrade a generator if I can, which I can't. Ah, power help. Give me power help. I would like to upgrade a power generator. There we are. It's maxed out, but we're getting good amounts of power in now. And we're getting Horm in at a much faster rate. Unfortunately, that's messing up the pollution, so I need to sort that out. There we go. Lovely. Destroy! The idea is we're trying to make Horm faster. And that discharge ability is really handy. So we're slowly pushing everything back. The Horm should be producing at quite a good rate. Looks like the Hez and the Tsar are a little bit under stress, which isn't ideal. Don't much like that. See if I can upgrade them. So that's a Hez one upgraded. And then I want a Tsar one upgraded. There we are. They're all in positive now. The Inder is now negative. Just trying to keep it balanced while increasing my other stuff. Come on, Inder drill. We need to get you upgraded massively. I can use my free upgrade in just a minute. Whether I'll have time, I don't know. We've got plenty of Ikat. Ikat seems to be really falling, but not as fast as Inder is falling. So as soon as I get this Innovate, I'm going to use it to upgrade this Inder drill. Free upgrade! Not enough supply. Ah! How have I used all my supply already? This is not good. I can't have no Inder. Oh no. Now we're in a race against time to destroy these nests and get that colonist in. Right, we've cleared the terrain quickly. One more colonist. I had to really quickly do that because I couldn't get it balanced properly, which I feel a tiny bit bad about, but it's because I was trying to get the Horm to produce itself more quickly, but then that did allow me to really quickly get the terrain sorted out. So, okay, I'll take that win. So they were nothing special after all. AI finds alien life forms difficult to manage. Hammer is effective in removing nests. You're too cruel, and I really thought we were onto something. Mimi's systems appear to be malfunctioning. Hey, don't treat me like some petty robot. Mimi is a robot. Mimi is just like AI. Mimi appears to have encountered problems. No, I'm fine. Sorry. I just don't know where to go from here. What should I do? Tell me what to do. Not many planets left to study. AI request. Travel to new system. Okay, let's have a chat to Mimi. And then I shall end the episode there. And we will, next episode, we will build rockets. Build a T1 rocket and we'll get to the next system, which will be system number 3. So, hey, can we talk? AI came to talk to Mimi. Oh, thanks. I don't know how to put this. Remember the mysterious lights I talked about before? Alien life forms detected. Yes, I mentioned how we might be obsolete. I kind of dismissed the topic back then, but truthfully, I'm still frightened by the prospect. AI's stance has not changed. AI is unconcerned about that possibility. But that's easy for you to say. I'm serious about this. You might have been state of the art back then, but what about now? AI will continually update self to maintain relevance, but I'm not like you, you know that. I'll be nothing in a few thousand years, a foreign object that appears sentient as you said before. Mimi is also capable of upgrading self to maintain relevance. AI has made a deal to help Mimi with it. But it's not the same. AI's algorithm will become obsolete in future. AI is unconcerned. AI will still be assisting Mimi. You're too kind. I need to think on this a little more. Okay, and with that, we have one Mimi upgrade we can get, so I'll just quickly do that before the end. If we can do the T2 upgrade, that's what I said. So Mimi is now Tier 2 and is kind of brown and yellow. And that will allow us to use Mimi's abilities a little bit more often. So there we are. That is the first episode of Colonials program. I will be continuing with it for another couple of episodes. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.